Welcome once again to Shelf Life Online. Thank you as always for taking the time to watch my videos, which hopefully you do find informative. And the book I'm reviewing for you this time out is one you will consider. And it is Marvel Illustrated Guide to the Spider-Verse. This is published by Insight Editions and it retails for $46.99. The book is written by Marc Sumerak and it's illustrated. I have to get these people's names here. Giuseppe Camuncoli, I hope I pronounced that correctly, Yancy Labat, and Marco Del Forno. I've been a fan of Spider-Man since I think I started reading him about issue 17 when the Sandman was after him. I remember that cover where the Sandman is trying to get Spider-Man and I think he's hiding behind garbage cans or something. It was a classic and I was addicted to Spider-Man from that day forward until I stopped buying comic books in the early 1970s. But Spider-Man has definitely changed over the years. And this book looks at the multiverse of Spider-Man. Now the book is narrated by Gwen Stacy, who I remember at one time she was killed, and I think it was the Goblin, the Green Goblin, was responsible for her death. Now that's going back quite a few years, so I'm sorry if I'm mistaken. But obviously she's back from the dead, just like in a soap opera where nobody dies. But anyways, this book of the Spider-Verse, it shows Spider-Man, his incarnations in the multiverses. And there's a lot of multiverses, reality verses. And the book is narrated by Gwen Stacy, who is the Ghost Spider. And she tells us there's just so many Spider-Man. And there's 70 great illustrations of all the different Spider-Mans. There's even Spider-Ham. They've also got Lady Spider, Cyborg Spider-Man, Spider-Zombie, Arachnosaur, Spider-Monkey, Spider-Cat, Madam Web, the Web-Slinger, and so many more incarnations. And they're all great illustrations. Like I said, this is a fascinating book. So if you're more up to date with Spider-Man than me, because like I said, I stopped reading them back in the 70s. And there's a lot of different Spider-Man now in these reality or sub-reality universes known as the multiverses. It reacquainted me with Spider-Man, but I didn't know there was Spider-Ham and Spider-Cat and Spider-Monkey and Spider-everybody else. And in these multiverses, a lot of Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider there as well too. So if you're a dedicated Spider-Man fan and have followed all the Spider-Man books, because as I understand, very recently the character is just not the same character that it was. So this is definitely a book for Spider-Man fans to add to your Spidey collection, the great old web slinger. And it sort of brought back memories of the character, but not as these different characters that he has become in the multiverse. So this is definitely a book that I highly recommend for comic book fans, whether you love Marvel, DC, or whatever comic book company that you buy books from or comic books from. This is definitely a book that is different, and I recommend it heartily to you. So if you do purchase it, let me know if you do agree with my review. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you in the Spideyverse, or maybe the multiverse, or maybe just the bookstore. Take care. Thanks again.